This is our 1.5 homework, day 1. We'll go through 6 and 7. Okay, let's try it out. So, we are given the endpoints of a line segment, AB, and we are trying to find the midpoint, the coordinates of the midpoint. Now when you see this, you assume you're going to look for the values of x and y, but let's just start out with the midpoint formula. As we're finding the x coordinate of the midpoint and the y coordinate of the midpoint, which we know is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. It's essentially just the averages of the x values and then the averages of the y values. So in the first case, we have 3x plus 5 plus, we're going to add this x value, x minus 1. And then with the y's, so that's this one and this one, we're doing 3y minus y over 2. And when we reduce this, we end up with, well, we're going to subtract 1 from 5, which gives us 4. And we are going to add 1x to this 3x, which gives us 4x. So 4x plus 4 divided by 2, and then in this case, for our y coordinate, it's 3y minus y, which is just 2y. Now, I'm going to, this is x plus 2, sorry, x plus 1, and so I've just factored out that 4, and then in this one I can basically 2y divided by y is just going to be 2. Right? These cancel. So let's finish this. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. So we should end up with 2x plus 1 comma 2, which this will reduce to 2x plus 2 comma 2. So this is the correct answer for this problem. Alright, now let's approach question 7. We're told that R is the midpoint of PS, Q is the midpoint of RS. So Q is the midpoint of this one. So let's start by trying to find R. Now, it's good to label the points you know that you have, 8, 10, and S is located at 12, negative 6. We're trying to find the coordinates of Q, but again, we're trying to start by finding R, because if we have R, then we can find the midpoint of RS to get Q. So, where is R located? We should be able to use midpoint formula, in which case we should look at these two x values and add them up. What's 8 plus 12? Should be 20. And then what is 10 plus negative 6? That should be 4. So R is located at 10, 2. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Now, we know this is located at 10, 2. We need to use that to find Q. So what's the midpoint, the x-coordinate of the midpoint and the y-coordinate of the midpoint? Well, all we have to do is we will now use, I'll just erase all of that. That was 8, 10. Now we use these instead, right? Since we're trying to find the midpoint of RS. So 10 plus 12 is 22. 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4. So what do we end up with? 22 divided by 2 is 11. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So that's how you solve that one.